Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. You already know, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast. Let's go. Shout out to my brother Joe Leasy and my whole Fit First crew. All gas, no brakes. You already know, man. It's We Win Wednesday, man. You already know. It's We Win Wednesday, man. You already know, man. Let's get it, man. Shout out to Queen City Fresh, man. Your car ain't Queen City Fresh. Cheap. Smell like truck, but. Shout out to King's Carter Laundry, man. If you ain't hit up King's Carter Laundry and got the cheapest pounds around, I don't know what you doing, bruh. Hey man, we got one of them days, man. It got personal, motherfuckers. You know when it gets personal, man, I'm gonna get personal. Monitors will be up momentarily. You already know, man. It's the No Longer Trap podcast, man. Button, hit that subscribe button. Let's go, man. I need everybody to hit that like button as soon as you come in. As soon as you come in, tap the like button so as soon as you tap out, you don't forget. Let's tap in. Oh, we got something to talk about today. We got something to talk about today. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, everyone. Hey, man, first and foremost, man, I would like to say, man, we are blessed to have woken up this morning, man. Everybody stay blessed, man. We are blessed, man, just that God has given us life this morning, man, because there's some people that didn't wake up today. You know what I'm saying? So let's cherish that. Just that alone. You know what I'm saying? But I had a guest today, but I canceled it because I got more important business to talk about. Not throwing no shade at what I had going on, but I got real more important things to talk about. Because when I get waking up out of my sleep to understanding that our community has to stand up. Our community has to stand up. And we got to stand up right now. I'm talking about today. I ain't talking about, because let me tell you why we have to stand up. Let me tell you the significance on why that our community has to stand up today. When they closed that boys club years ago, right? They closed it for 5 years, I believe Kat said. and Shondell said, shout out to my sisters. 5 years they closed that building down, right? The Southside Boys Club, the boys club that I was raised in. 5 years they closed that boys club down for the same type of shit, right? During them 5 years, right? Do you know how many people, how many of our community youth we've lost to the jails or to a coffin? I need everybody to understand this. When they did this before, our kids from Southside ended up in prison for the rest of their life or in a coffin. So now we're bringing this right back. This is coming right. If we don't step up right now, it's going to go right back. As we can see, crime is at an all-time low, especially shootings and murders, because them kids had somewhere to go. There's a lot of people in the community that are stepping up, going to them centers, doing community work with these kids. But mine is, I need to know from the chat and everybody else in my city, how can you not have a plan for this? Whose debacle is this? Is it the mayor? Is it the district? This is a debacle. This is a debacle because how can you just close the rec down and say, oh, well, the kids are going to have to find somewhere else to go? Who's making that decision, bro? I want to know who's making that decision, because everybody's not saying. Everybody's not saying. I need people to say, is it the mayor? Because that's where we need to go, to the mayor's office. Is it the governor? We need to go to the governor's office. That's what we need to do. And I don't understand, right? Where is all the community activists at? Where's all this community people at? Because I'm telling you what, this got personal now. All you community activist people, right? I ain't saying nothing bad about you. I ain't saying nothing bad about you. Yet. Yet, goddammit. Because it got personal now. Now, all you people, I'm always screaming this community shit. We're going to see. The city council, there got to be an office that we can go to, that I can go to. I don't even care. I don't even need you. I want to go. Send me to an office. I'm going somewhere this morning. I don't know if it's City Hall. I don't know if it's the mayor's office. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what office that I'm going to be knocking on the door this morning, but I'm knocking on the door this morning. This morning, I'm knocking on the door, ringing the bell, getting strip shirts. I don't know how I got to talk to people that today, but they got the right there to join gangs, get into shit, all the wild stuff that happens in the streets. They're not just going to sit back like this with their feet up like this while this happens to our community. Why we sit here and going at it about nonsense. No. We're all, as a community, going to stop what we're doing. If you're on Facebook going at it with this one, going at it with this one, we're going to stop what we're doing, and we're going to concentrate on this. I don't care. I'm not telling people that y'all got to come out there and not. I'm saying if you can make a phone call, if you can go in the chat and leave somebody's number that you think can help us, any way you can help this situation, we winning. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about I need people to quit their jobs and come out there and try to. No, I need people to send us to the right resources. Let us know. Let us get this word out. Let us help us spread this word. Like my sister said, shout out to Shondell, man. Shout out to Shondell, man. Yo, you know why? Because I seen it in her eyes. I seen it in her eyes. And this is from a woman that's lost a lot, man. This is from a woman that's lost a lot. She's fed up. She's fed up. Now, watching this happen, I see it in her eyes. She can't sit around. We watched what happened in the boys' club. Let's go back to them years. I don't even want to go back because it brings up old memories. I was going to go back to them 5 years that the boys' club was closed and run down the people that we lost. But that might bring back old memories. That might bring back old feelings. So I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. But what I'm telling y'all is, during them 5 years, my city lost a lot. We lost a lot. Yes. Man, we can go RIP a lot of people, man. I don't even want to start RIPing. Oh my God. I don't want to get people crying at work. I don't want to get people sad today. I don't want to get people angry today. But them 5 years, we lost a lot during them 5 years. We lost a lot. So, supposedly, the plan was that the kids were supposed to go to Elmwood Community Center on December 1st. The kids were supposed to go on December 1st to, hold on. Let me see what this is. All right. Local contacts, Providence Mayor. Yep. Hell yeah, that'll work. Thank you, Shawnice. Thank you. I appreciate it. Anybody that can send me anything, man. Yes, man. Phone numbers, anything that we can call. Because let me tell you something. As a community, we have to form Voltron as a community right now. Right now, we got to stand by. I don't care what side of town you're from in Rhode Island. I don't care. This woman's from Newport. She's out here sending me contacts. And so, yo, I don't care where you at in this state. Matter of fact, I don't care where you at in this world. If you can help us, we need help. We need help. We need answers. We need to place our children in a safe place where they're not on the streets, joining gangs, doing drugs, getting into mischief, losing their lives, or taking a life. Losing their life or taking a life. That's all I'm saying. We must. People can't sit back and just like it and heart it on social media. We got to do something. We have to do something. We can't just write memes and talk about it on social media. I was getting ready to have a rant this morning. Oh my God. If I tell you the rant I was getting ready to go on this morning. I tell you the rant I was getting ready to go on this morning. I had to stop myself. I really had to stop myself. I had to stop myself. I really did. I really had to really buckle down and stop myself from going on that rant I was going to go on today. Because it really got personal. It really got personal, and I don't think people understand it totally. People don't totally understand how personal this is. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like anybody that could help us in any way, show us the direction, which way we need to go in. Matter of fact, let me make some phone calls. Let me get some answers. We like answers. We like answers. We like answers. We do like answers. All right, let me start with all right. You know what? This is what I'm gonna start with right here. This conversation is going to go on because I'm gonna have different people on the phone, but I'm trying to let people wake up. Oh, well, hold up. That's why this shit was fucking up. 1 second, people. 1 second. Mac, top of the morning, Mac. I seen your video. I got you, Mac. They're not answering over at that office. Let me see. They probably got me blocked.
You've reached Samantha Burnett, Constituent Services Coordinator for the Providence City Council. Today is Friday, September 26th, and I am out of the office. Please leave a message with a tone, and I'll return your call
They got the
back
date
on
wrong.
Monday when I'm
They
back
said
in the
September
office.
24th. So this
If
answering
this is an
machine is
urgent issue,
this is boot. That's booty. So that you see that that's the city hall. That's the city council. That's the city council. Let's get to the mayor's office. Let me see what the mayor's office is talking about. Let me see what they're talking about. I like to talk to these type of people. Hey, you motherfuckers ain't calling. I know they're like, Trap, why don't you call then?
Thank you for calling the Center for City Services, Office of Mayor Brett Smiley. Para español, marque el número 1. Our office is now closed. Regular business hours are Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For current information on storm preparations or shelter information, visit our website, providenceri.gov, or download the PVD 311 mobile app anytime. If you'd like to leave a message, please dial extension 5221. Thank you.
5221.
52211 is not a valid extension. Please try again.
Oh, man, I'm gonna call it at 8:30. I'm gonna see what's going on. But what I'm saying is that I'm going. I don't care who don't. They gotta tell us something. They gotta tell me something. They gotta tell me something. They gotta tell me what the plan is. How we gonna generate these kids? How we gonna get these kids? Make sure these kids are not hanging out on these corners, to getting in mischief. Where are they going? Where are these people in this recreation? Where we moving these kids right now? Not tomorrow. Not you're gonna make a phone call. Where is the plan at right now? Because you said it was at Elmwood Ave Community Center. It didn't happen. So what is the constituous plan? Damn, I almost had that word. Constituous. What's the constituous plan? I got it in my head. You know what I'm trying to say, but it's in my glossary. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I don't even care who's not there, who gets checks, Miss Diva. I don't care about none of that type of shit. All I care about is where my kids going from 2 days this renovation gets over with. Because this happened in the boys club. I want to sit the mayor down. I want to show the mayor numbers. I want to show the mayor statistics. I want to show the mayor what damage this is going to do to the community. And then I want to see how the mayor reacts when I show him this. Because evidently you don't know. Smiley, evidently you don't know, because if you did, you would have said, yo, this right here must happen, go down smooth. There cannot be where these kids go out in the streets, because the last time this happened in this city, it was tragic. This is what the mayor Smiley should have been saying to his team. You understand what I'm saying? He's supposed to have been saying to his team when they found out this renovation was going on, where these children was going to be misplaced. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know where. I don't know where. I know that they were supposed to go. Shondell said, if you go to my page, or you go to Shondell's page, or you go to Kat's page, shout out to my sister Kat. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I should have called. I should have called Kat. Hell yeah. Let me call Kat. You're up too, Kat. No, you better not. You better answer. Oh no, she might be at work. Yeah, Kat might be at work. Damn, Kat might be at work. I would love to hear from Kat. Let me see. Let me see if Kat's at work. Oh man, this is sad, man. This is so sad, man. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can get some people on. I'm gonna see if I can get Kat on the phone. Kat, you ain't got to do your hair, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Kat's like, what's this crazy motherfucker calling me about? So clumsy. Good morning, brother Eubanks.
Peace, brother. How you?
Peace, brother. Hey, can you do me a favor? I'm glad you called. Can you call Shondell on the three-way for me?
I don't have her number.
All right.
Okay. But that's what I want to talk about. Okay. You got a minute? You got a minute for this topic or what?
As long as it got to do with the Davy Lopes. I don't want to talk about nothing, but as long as it got to do with my Davy Lopes, bro. This is because I had a whole show that I had planned that I didn't do. So I only have a minute if we got somebody that's going to help us, show us the help. I don't want to hear the problem anymore. We got how can we help? Who do we go to? You understand what I'm trying to say, my brother?
I absolutely understand what you're saying.
Because everybody's always talking about, I don't want to keep hearing I want to hear how we're going to fix it. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting mad texts, people telling me all this negative about it. I know all the negative about it. I figured that the negative about it, I want to know how we're going to fix it. That's all. So I can move on, and we can get our kids in a place where they can have recreation and enjoy their life, and then I can move on to my life. You understand what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to. Everybody wants to. I don't want to do all that. You understand what I'm trying to say?
I understand everything you're saying. I'm a solution-based individual.
Yes, solution.
Okay. Okay. I'm not about complaining. Okay. But what I am is holding people accountable. Get it?
Yes,
In
yes,
other
I'm
words,
with that.
Just be honest.
Because somebody debacled this. Somebody
Exactly.
needs to be held accountable. Why our kids I don't have nowhere to go. Somebody can't somebody.
Who's the
Hey,
Trap,
hold on one second.
yeah?
There's no way that you can make a major mistake like that and just sit in the office and go, "Oh man, I messed up." All right, man. All right. That can't happen. That can't happen. We're paying these people. These are the people that are elected officials that are sworn to watch over our children and to make moves to help flourish our community.
So Davy Lopes is in Providence, right?
Yes, it is.
Who's the mayor of Providence?
Harry Smiley.
Bingo, Brett Smiley. Okay.
Oh, I keep saying.
I know what you
Hey, shout out to Harry Smiley. Because can I just say this? I'm tired of keep saying Harry Smiley. The reason why I say Harry Smiley is our mayor, because Harry Smiley is one of my friends. I was locked up with him for a long time. So every time I hear Smiley, I think of Harry. He's the blackest. He looks like a silhouette. You understand what I'm
he's
saying?
short as fuck, right?
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Harry Smiley, man. Smiley, I hope you ain't related to this dude.
I know who he is. That's all.
You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say is,
the funniest, when I first came to Rhode Island, he's one of the first people I had to knock down. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. But the reality of it all is, this is what I be pressing. They focus on certain communities. You know, they're heavy on enacting laws for ICE and not cooperating with them. But what are they doing for the citizen of Providence? You understand?
no.
City council is, they supposed to be making sure they allocate resources for our kids. Okay? And this is why I be on them. Because what do I scream about? Education. Literally, I was going to come to your shop today and give you another lesson on how to be able to play videos. You get where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm.
But long story short is, they don't give the information out. Remember, we talked about the Urban League. Shut down for how long? Okay? Davy Lopes. John Hope.
Shawnice said, Trap, these people don't care. If politics show anything, it's that you can't trust these people to care for us or our community. It's hard to find people who really care for us in the community. That's a fact.
We need to get them out of office. That's why politics matter. Okay? This is why we need to find somebody who's going to care for us. This is why we need to organize, strategize, and get people that we know represent all the people, not a select few. That's my issue.
And everybody's sitting on other sides of town, and y'all are thinking, oh, this ain't my kids are good. They're in this club. Yo, this can happen to you. And I had somebody say that to me, and I hung up on them. And I didn't, it's no disrespect why I hung up on you. It's because I'm frustrated. And the fact that you didn't add on, by you saying, well, that ain't my kids go here, we're good. That only frustrated me more, and I have too much respect for you to disrespect you. So that's why I hung up the phone on you. So I want to make that clear, because let me tell you something, right? I hate people that think they're better than people. I hate people that think it can't happen to you. That this can't happen to me. I can't go to prison. I can't take a life. I can't do this. And this can't happen to me and mine. Yes, it can.
So
yes, it can.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to call the mayor's office and go down to the mayor's office today, not tomorrow, not next week. And I'm going to make phone calls and press until I find out what is he doing today, not tomorrow, not next week, not next year. This is how we need to combat the problems. Because until we stand up for our kids, we'll fall for anything. And that's what they're doing to our kids. And I have a problem with that. It's huge.
I have a huge problem with that, man, because this is personal now. It's personal, man. This is my family members that work there. I got my family I had family friends that grew up in there. I grew up going to Davy Lopes all my life. I'm swimming in that pool, man. You know how long I've been playing in that gym. Are you kidding me, man? How can we sit? I can't sit around. I wasn't there when the boys club era, when we lost the boys club, and I wish I could have did more. I was in a cell. I didn't, and I wasn't that place mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Where I'm at now. So what I'm saying, yeah.
Where are they spending the money at? I'm not going to call it out. I'm telling everybody to look around you. You'll see clearly who's getting the funding and who's being neglected. Okay? That's what the civil rights is supposed to be. It's supposed to be fair, equity, but they screaming about fairness and equity while they're being.
But I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true, Unique.
What's not true?
That they're allocating the money to everybody else and not us. I don't believe that.
Okay. So
I don't believe that.
Okay.
Can I tell you why?
John Hope been in office?
Can I tell you why?
John Hope been
Hold on.
around?
I'm going to answer that. But can I tell you? Let me, before I lose my thought, I'm going to tell you why I don't believe what you're saying. Because if you're telling me that the government can let people just grab 200,000 and give it to white people and not black people, right? Just hear me out. Just hear me out, right?
Go ahead, bro.
Or to Spanish or to anybody else, right? And to sit there and say, and let these people do whatever they want with the money. There's people going to jail for, come on, they got Diddy in jail for his dick. Diddy's in jail for his dick. They spent $3 million trying to get Diddy for his dick, bro. Come on. You're not telling me, you're telling me that they won't, they don't, can I just tell you about, you're from New York, right?
For sure.
So, all right. So in my city, Rhode Island, my governor went to jail. My mayor went to jail. The whole city hall went to jail, right?
Yeah.
Man, it's one of the most corrupt cities in the world.
Yeah.
Right? So that being said, right? They watch this city. So what I'm telling you is people cannot just steal money that are allocated for us without somebody. Come on. I'm saying, I'm not saying it can't be done.
I'm glad you said that.
I'm not saying it can't be done.
Trap. Who's black?
Huh?
Who's black?
Oh, hold on. Here's Shondell right here.
Who's black? Wait, answer the question.
Shondell.
Good morning.
Good morning, Shondell. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, yo, but before Banks, I'll answer you when who's black? We black.
Wait, we just had this conversation.
But hold on, let me. I got my sister on the phone because my blood's on 10. I did. See, I woke up to this. Now, what I'm saying is, can you clarify what's going on? Because you're more level-headed with this. Because my anxiety's up. So I'm gonna let you. Can you tell the viewers what's going on? Seeing that they went to the video and probably already watched it, but we got you right here to re-innovate what you said in the video.
Oh, about Davy Lopes?
Yes.
So Davy Lopes was planning to be closed for renovation, right? Everybody knows Davy Lopes was very old, dated, and needed to be fixed, which is great that the city of Providence wanted to fix it. But there was no plan for our kids. So they did the renovation. Danielle and Anthony was told that they were going to have a place to go for their families on Monday, December 1st. When the families pulled up to Elmwood, the Elmwood Community Center, it was closed.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Closed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So y'all heard that first, right? Now, Shondell, I got a lot of people Shondell, I don't want to hear shout out to Kat. I totally agree with you and Kat when you said that Boys Club was closed for 5 years and we lost a lot. Cause I lost in that too. You know what I'm saying? We lost in that a lot. And that's not gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen again. We're not gonna sit around. We can't. Shondell, I was in prison when that happened. Them guys were coming to prison.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? This is real time. So what I'm saying is, I'm tired of people calling me about what can we do? What's the solution? Like Eubanks said, what about solution? What do we? Because I got shout out to Shawnice Hall. She sent me the mayor's number and a bunch of numbers that I'm gonna be calling. But what door are we knocking on?
We gotta go there.
The mayor's office, right?
Yeah, we gotta go there.
Yes.
There's the action plan. Absolutely. Like after I did my live last night, because people will say they're gonna call. That's cute. You can say you're gonna call, but there's no proof that you called. There's proof that you showed up.
Yes.
There's proof that you showed up and you stood out there, that you knocked on the mayor's door, that you were not waiting for no appointment.
Nope.
You gotta show up. And you can't show up one person, you can't show up 2-3 people. We as the Black community have to learn to make impact. And we gotta stop being reactive, because if I wouldn't know, I didn't know. Like, I didn't know. And that's why I was saying, people was like, oh, yeah, well, that's Councilwoman Mary Kay Harris. I'm going to tell you right now, I bet you she didn't even know. That's how crazy it is down there.
And you know what's crazy? I should have called Mary Kay, because if this is Mary Kay has to make it. She has to let us know something, because like you said, I believe Mary Kay did not know this. I know Mary Kay personally, and I know how much she loves our community.
She loves our community. She loves Davy Lopes.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? I watched her put in work. Out of everybody, Mary Kay is the only one that came to me. I don't want to get into that, but I just know that Mary Kay did not know this was going down.
Right, because this is the thing. Everybody thought, even Danielle and Anthony. So Mary Kay would not know. If Danielle and Anthony showed up to work and couldn't get in, nobody knew that. But the deputy director, it was his job to make sure that they had somewhere to go. And he did not do that. How is he going to make sure they have somewhere to go? He don't know Providence. He didn't know where they could go. He didn't know where they can go.
He's looking on a map. He looked on a map and said, oh, and a bunch of kids and said, oh, we could probably move them there probably. He probably said that. You understand what I'm saying? Not knowing that you can't move these kids to that neighborhood because they don't get along. So you can't put them in that boys' club or in that recreational center because there might be some drama.
Has anybody reached out to Mary Kay?
Have you reached out to Mary Kay?
Me?
Yes.
No, what did I just say? I said when I woke up.
Oh.
I work until 9 o'clock at night.
No, I get it. I'm just saying. I just want to know. She needs to know. Correct?
Yes. I'm gonna contact her, but I'm headed to. I'm going to the mayor's office, and I got to get some answers.
Yeah, we got to do both.
Man, I'm going with whoever wants to Shondell.
What time you're going, and we gotta go. That's it.
I want to go after this show.
You let me know when, and I'm there.
I don't know. Some people are working right now, but so I know they can't make it. But the people that ain't working right now, can y'all jump in your cars right now and after this show, we're gonna go to the mayor's office. They gotta tell us something.
Trap, what time you want me to be there? I'll be there for you. What's up? What time?
You can just come to the shop. Just come to the shop right now. When after this show, I'm going there.
Okay, so make sure you call me when the show's over. Okay.
All right, got you.
All right, one. All right, Shondell, have a good day.
All right, peace. You too.
Because my thing is, Shondell, if we sit around talking about this, Shondell, I swear to God, nothing's going to happen, Shondell. Everybody's going to be making posts. Everybody's going to be subbing people. And now I don't want that to happen. I don't care. Let's not attack each other. Let's not attack each other. Let's attack them. All right? Let's attack them. Can we form it for once? All of these nonprofits and all of these people that love the community but really don't like each other. With all this shit we got going, can we form one time and unify one time?
Yeah, we gotta rally behind Davy Lopes.
Yes.
To the side.
We can't do that one time. One time everybody put their little quarrels inside their egos and shit aside and say, yo, man, I can help like this. Yo, let me show up. Everybody wants to show up with free turkeys and all the shit to get pictures and shit about. I need you to come get a picture now. You want a picture now? Come get a picture. Whoever, when you come get a picture. I'll give you a picture. I'll give you a picture and I'm going to post it to her. I had a lot of friends. I posted. You want everybody to see you? I'll post. You understand what I'm saying? For real, because we need to unify right now, Shondell. Because we let this happen in the boys' club, and look, we got no more boys' club.
I know.
We got no more boys' club. For our community sitting back, nobody's saying nothing but a selective few, right? We got no boys' club. Yes, we got to do it for our future kids, man. Yes. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We definitely have to do it for our future kids because everybody's sitting back. Because I got into a disagreement with somebody where I had to hang up on them because they said, "Oh, my kids don't got to worry about that because they're over there," and I hate that, Shondell.
Wow, that's messed up.
Shondell, I hate that. That's so selfish, Shondell. That's selfish. That's what they're doing up top. That's why we're so backed up. Because they're doing that to up top to us. Oh, we don't care about them. We don't got to worry about them. They're already doing that to us.
Look, let me tell you something. This is when you know that's that slave mentality. That's that poverty mentality. They could change their zip code. They could change everything. They still got that mentality. I don't live in Providence, and I care.
Yes.
Like, what is that? These kids, they're children. They're vulnerable. Anytime a kid gets hurt, in trouble, or dies, that crap breaks me.
Hey,
if that don't hurt you, you are not a human being.
And you know what I tell parents, Shondell? I used to tell this to them when I used to talk to the kids. You know why this hurts you? I'm going to tell you why this hurts you. Because you see how you live over there in North Providence or where you live on the outskirts? Can I tell you how this hurts you? Because when these bad kids get older and they get bad, you know where they go at and they commit crimes? In your neighborhood. You know who they rob? People like your sons. You know who they go after? People like your daughters. You understand what I'm trying to say? So it trickles back to you in some way, some form. Your car gets stolen. One of these kids done stole your car, snatched your pocketbook, robbed your house. This trickles back to you.
That's 1,000% fact.
This trickles back, and when I used to tell them that, they used to look at me and go, and then I had one lady tell me, oh my God, after a couple years, her daughter started dating a guy from the hood. They went and got caught with a bunch of drugs. She never thought that would happen to her daughter. Her daughter was in the car with the boy with the drugs. They all went to jail. When she told me that, she had tears in her eyes because she was one of the ones that said, not my daughter. And I commend her for even coming back to me telling me that. Because when I did tell her that, they think that it can't happen to me, Shondell.
Yeah. I don't know.
We have to get rid of that mentality that it can't happen to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We got to get rid of that mentality because look what's happening. People were sitting back going, oh, I ain't from over there. I don't care.
Right.
I don't care. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. Everybody's your post got shared 1 million times, Shondell. Shondell, let me tell you about your post. It was so powerful that it woke people out of their sleeps. It was powerful. You spreaded the message that we need help in our community. Now it's up to our community. Shondell, you did your job, bro.
Thank you.
You did your job. The community knows.
We gotta learn how to utilize our voices like you right now. I love you. I'm grateful that you're talking about it right now. We got to be able to utilize our voices, especially, you have a different group that listens to you. I have a different group that listens to me. So I thank God for you. But what I'm going to do, I got to get over to John Hope, get them people settled, and I'll meet you at the mayor's office.
Okay. Yep. I'll see you there.
I'll see you. I'll be there at 9:30.
All right, bet.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Yo, shout out to everybody that's going to pull up to the mayor's office. We'll be there from 9:30, 10 o'clock. Around that time, we'll be there. You understand what I'm saying? I don't care how you get there. You need to ride home out of there. We're going to make it happen for you. But we got to get there. We got to try to save. The mayor got to tell us something. He got to tell us something, bro. He got to tell us something. We got to fix this. We got to fix this now. We ain't waiting. You ain't telling us we need an appointment. These are our children. So tomorrow, if one of our kids gets stabbed, shot, something happens to one of our children, now what? Who's to blame? Who's to blame if something happens this week to one of our kids because this debacle? Who's to blame? If something happens to one of these children that belonged in that recreational center, who is to blame? Who is to blame? That's all I want to know. Who is to blame? You just don't want to hear my dad. You just don't want to hear my dad. You know what? I'm just so. This man here, he's mad. This man is mad. And so a lot of his right now is anger coming out of him. So I want y'all, I really don't want to call him because he got so much anger in him. But I want you to hear this. There's a lot of anger coming. I'm going to see if he'll stay peaceful. You know my dad's getting old, man. He lets the phone ring 100 times. Stu lets the phone ring 100 times. He's young. He used to carry his phone with him all the time. Now he leave the phone. He's in the kitchen making something to eat.
Please leave your message for
Lucy, Washington.
Yeah, but I it's a lot of anger coming out of there, man, because it's sad that our kids have to go through that. You understand? There's a lot of people that's really hurt this morning about this, but we can't go on. This is why I'm glad that my father didn't answer, because I don't really want to go about the negative. My father's want to go straight negative. I'm telling you, he's gonna go straight negative, and I'm praying he don't call back, because I don't. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear the solution to this. I want to hear how we gonna fix this. What people we gonna knock on doors? What houses we gonna go to and knock on doors and let them know that this ain't gonna go down in our community. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to. You know what I mean? I want to get to that. Shout out to Zip the Drip, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I want to get to that. I want to get to that's this. Damn, I had a dope show today too, man. My guest, I had this shit all moved out. Oh man, I got something planned for y'all though. I got something planned, but I think this took precedent over everything. You know what I'm saying? And I apologize to my, you know what I'm saying? Like I told you, we're gonna still make it happen. But this take precedent right now. You understand what I'm saying? Getting this message out to my community, getting this message out to them, letting them know that you understand shit is real. You understand? Like Shondell just said, man, you know, yo, she's a law center, a servant, man. You know what I'm saying? Because she spread the message, I spread the message, and we're gonna keep spreading the message. That's what it's about. You understand what I'm saying? Using our resources for stuff like this. You understand what I'm saying? So letting our community know, because there's a lot of people that woke up and didn't notice, including myself. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that woke up, didn't notice, woke up and said, "Wow, this is happening. Wow, this is going down like that." Oh no, I can help them, man. Let me make a phone call or two. Shout out to everybody that made a phone call or two. You understand what I'm saying? I know there was a bunch of people that probably made phone calls already. You understand what I'm saying? So salute to you. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to all of you that made phone calls already. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna cut this short because I'm out of here, man. You know what door I'm going to knock on. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to knock on this door. You understand what I'm saying? Because they got to tell me something. They got to let me know where my kids are going so I can help and my community can help regenerate these kids to where they belong. You understand what I'm saying? Until their building is fixed. Because right now, we're not accepting this right here that's going on. This is unacceptable. This is no gray area. There's none of that shit. This is unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody else to feel that same way. This is unacceptable, man. There's nothing else popping off. Nothing else popping off, man. We're not doing that because we know what this is going to lead to. We know that leaving our kids out there on the streets to get into mischief, what kind of mischief is out there waiting for them? You know what I'm saying? And I always say that when I used to talk to the kids. I used to say that you don't know what mischief is out there for your kid. You understand what I'm saying? I should tell the parents that. You don't know the mischief that's out there. See, before, right? When we was growing up, a lot of mischief, it wasn't crazy like it is now. It was crazy, though. It was crazy. But it wasn't like it is now. It's more diabolical now. There's just like some more sinister shit be happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like when I grew up, like shooting up schools and stuff, that wasn't like heard of. Like that wasn't like a thing like we thought about. Now you have to think about shooting up parties. Yo, anytime that I'm anywhere there's a lot of people, I automatically think that. I start looking at the security, seeing if they let people. I start doing a double security tick. Oh yeah, he got a knife on him. Oh yep, he got this on. Yo, I start. Yo, no bullshit. It's just my awareness. I like to stay aware because shit like that, man. Shit just happened. Boom. On a drop, boom, it just happened. It just happened. So that's why I said we got to stay aware. You understand what I'm saying? But I just want to thank everybody for tuning in today. You know what I'm saying? I know I had a show planned, but this, like I said, this took precedent over everything. They think you're crazy. Nah, you ain't crazy. Hell no, man. Hell no. Don't see people. They used to say that to me. Yo, man, calm down, man. I don't like going nowhere with you, man. Yo, you need it. You're not in jail. No. When I was in jail, I used to read the papers about all this diabolical shit that was happening. And I used to say to myself, when I get out there, when I get around people, I'm gonna watch everybody. And I'm steadfast to what I read that day. I'm steadfast to what I said when I was in that prison cell. I'm not letting you tell me that I'm weird because I'm watching everybody. I don't care what you're talking about. Hell no, man. You see my babies? You don't see my kids? I post them. I got some beautiful kids. I got to get home to my babies. My babies got to see me, baby. Fatherhood is number one to me. Fatherhood is number one to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? That's just me. You know what I mean? That's just me. Shout out to all the fathers that are like me. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fathers that are just trying. Yo, I just had a dope. That's a whole lot. We was gonna talk about that today, but I'm gonna give you a brief. Hey, yo, let me tell you something. Shout out to all the fathers, right? That watch my fucking show, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Shout out to all the fathers that are watching my show that are fucking taking that step. Fucking calling me, yo. Shout out to all the mothers calling me saying it. Yo, man. Yo, man. I ain't gonna toot my horn. Man. All I say, man, taking a step towards being a good father, man. I'm all with you, brother. You know what I'm saying? Sister, I'm all with you sisters giving brothers a shot at taking care of their kids, man, putting quarrels aside. Yo, salute to yous, man. Salute to yous, man. I can't wait till I get people on here that been there, man. You understand what I'm saying? That had to grow from that stage. Because sometimes we have to grow from that stage, and sometimes it takes things to happen. Sometimes it takes to hear motherfuckers on social media talking about a terrible father. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the brother that came to me and said he was watching my show and I was talking about him. Yo, salute to that brother, man. Hey, yo, man, that shit touched me, man. You know why it touched me? Because now he's not the only one that said it, but he was the first one that came out in face to face, and I seen it, and I felt it in my heart. You know when somebody's so sincere that you're looking at them and they're telling you something and you can feel it? I felt it. I felt that brother saying, yo, you was talking to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man that left my kids. I'm not, Trap, I gotta do better, bro. I can't be on there saying I can't be saying I'm a real dude and I don't take care of my kids, man. I can't be a real dude out here and I don't take care of my kids, man. How can I be a real dude and I don't take care of my kids? Yo, I hugged that brother, man. And I said, yo, man, I I know I don't just be talking. I know it's when it gets through to people. I know it does. I got an inbox that say it. Not just him. So that's what you know what I mean? That be the message sometimes. Sometimes that be the message. And a lot of y'all be thinking but sometimes I'm just trying to talk to my brothers, man, because if they get their kids in line, I get my kids in line, you get your kids in line, she gets her kids in line. Yo, our kids, we ain't got to worry about our kids killing each other. We ain't got to worry about our kids doing no diabolical shit to each other because we got control. We got them in line. We got them. They know right from wrong. They know what a follower is. They know what peer pressure is. They understand what that is. They see it coming. You want your kid to see peer pressure coming. You want your kid to see this shit coming, man. This is why you be so real with your kid. This is why you build that bond with them now. This is why I tell fathers, yo, we can't try to build bonds with our kids later. You gotta go now, bro. You gotta go now, because if you don't go now, when the kids get older, they remember that shit. And that's where it comes from. That's where it comes from, because it comes from, yo, you didn't try to come see me. But if they seen you trying to come knock that door down, they seen you cheat, whether the mother was throwing bricks in curbs, if that kids remember everything, man. My daughter, she's 4 years old. She remembers. I can tell my daughter a passcode right now to a safe. My daughter would never forget it. My daughter knows she know how to get, the kids got memories. So if they remember you kicking that door in all them years, so when they do get older, they're not going to resent you. They're not going to resent you. They're always going to respect you, because they're going to know. Because when they become parents, they're going to understand that, yo, my dad kicked in that door. No matter what block my mom put up, the state, the cops, no matter what, my dad was always trying to be there. My dad was always trying to, whether he cashed at me some money, my dad was always trying to sneak to talk to me. My dad was always he was showing up unexpectedly at games, but he wasn't supposed to be. Yo, that happens, man. That happens, man. And yo, that's what I want. Yo, fellas, I leave that on that note, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, but it's about that. It's about that consistency, bro, that these kids don't forget. And that's what it is. You understand what I'm saying? That's why there was times that you get frustrated and you want to give up on you because you're fighting with your kid's mother. But yo, you gotta always remember. And this is what I was taught. And a lot of y'all in the chat that are here taught me that, because when I was going through mine, y'all was there for me. Y'all had to tell me, yo, it's about the kids, Trap, it's about the kids. So if you got to get on that highway and you got to go up there, that's what you got to do. And guess what I did? I was up and down that highway. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You understand what I'm saying? But yo, I thank everybody, man. I see y'all tomorrow, man. I see some of y'all at the mayor's office. You know what I'm saying? And if not, yo, salute to y'all, man. If y'all, whatever, I know some of y'all are working and doing whatever y'all doing. Y'all can't make it. I understand it. You understand what I'm saying? But we can ready to get some answers, man. So stay tuned. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place. You already know. No Longer Trap Podcast, man. Hit that like button on the way out. Salute to everybody still in the building, man. Respect, man. Y'all respect, man. Real talk, man. Salute to everybody that's gonna go down to the this mayor's office. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get some answers this morning, because we're gonna figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna direct the kids, whether we gotta do something. I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna sit down there with a couple of my elders and a lot of people that I respect, and we're gonna bump our heads together and we're gonna see what we can do to help the community. Because sometimes we gotta take initiative and do things ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Because like somebody said in the chat, these people are not just gonna help us. You know what I'm saying? We got to take the initiative and really try to help ourselves in our community. So I salute to everybody that can be down there. I salute everybody that can help and whatever y'all could do to help this situation. You understand what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I know that if we stand as one, man, I know that we can win, man. I know that this mayor office, I know that these people will start understanding that we can unify. You understand? I always say that, and Chief would tell you, I'm always gonna preach this. If we can unify, if we can get rid of a couple of the bad rocks that we got embezzled in with different organizations around here, then we're gonna move forward. We're gonna prosper. You know what I'm saying? Look what, yo, and I want to say this. We don't never get credit for the crime rate. Why don't we get credit for the crime rate? Why? Look at all the brothers that came home in the last 10 years, right? That been in prison for the last 25 years, right? Been in prison, right? During the wars and fight that came home, man. And it's about peace. And they pushing peace, man. They out here. They didn't just talk that in the cell. They didn't just walk that in the yard. They came out here and actually really put it in their lives, bro. They really went to somebody next to them and said, yo, man, we gonna put down that beef, bro. You ain't beefing with such and such and them. Yo, we gonna try to live in harmony. You ain't gotta be cool with them. You ain't gotta shake hands, but you definitely gotta walk by and not without a bad stare or nothing. You understand what I'm saying? That can cause any friction. And that's how brothers been walking around here these last, and that's why the crime rate's going down. These police don't say, yo, these guys coming home from prison, this reform is really working, that the prison's going through. These guys that are talking to kids in prison are really coming home and really getting involved in our community. Yo, they didn't say that. That's what bothered me. But I didn't say nothing. But that's what bothered me when I heard the mayor and the Perez and all of them say, oh, how the murder rate and all the shootings and the gang violence is down in our city. Yo, it's not because you hired more cops. It's not because that you just giving out life. It's because that we got smarter. We said, yo, we're gonna stop killing each other. We're gonna stop fighting over blocks that we don't care about. We're gonna stop fighting over sides of town that don't mean nothing. We're gonna stop fighting over people that are already gone already. R.I.P. to them. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna live our lives. We're gonna raise our kids. We're gonna be there for our grandkids. That's what we decided. That's what we should decide, and it is never going to be told. The mayor's never going to say that, but we know that in the community, everybody out here in these streets, in my city, we know that the guys that came home, yo, they put a major impact in this city, man. They put a major impact in our crime going down, and they're never going to get acknowledged for it. But I always acknowledge them. That's why every time I see them brothers out here living in peace, I always hug them, and I always tell them, yo, I love you, brother. Keep doing what you're doing, taking care of your family. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all guys. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Same time, same place.